Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below.
Hello, I'm Katia. I'm from Peru, and you are watching dcbornrob on YouTube.
Okay, in my effort to encourage you to travel through Central and South America, this video is on Ecuador.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. On we'll go.
Follow along.
Hey, you watching, man? Right now, you're watching DC Born Rob on YouTube. Make sure to hit like and subscribe.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. My name is Rob Christian, also known as DC Born Rob, DC Rob. Rob, I answer to them all. If you've been watching my videos for any period of time, you know I am here to motivate you to travel. Today, I have an interview with Christina from Ecuador, another Central and South American country that you need to visit, that I need to visit, that's for sure. So I have a set of questions lined up for Christina in a second. But first, if you ever get any benefit out of my videos, do me a favor, go down and hit the subscribe button, click the bell to be alerted of any new videos, and like. Like helps the YouTube algorithm. For everybody who takes a second and go down and hit like,
Peace and love, eh? Órale.
that's right, this is for you. So let's just jump straight into this interview. Okay, so let's invite and let's welcome Christina to the show. How are you, Christina?
Hi, Rob. I'm glad to be here and so excited to share with you information about my country. Thanks for your invitation.
Well, welcome to the show. So let's jump in the first set of questions. Okay, my first question is how has Ecuador dealt with the pandemic? How's it been for the past year and a half? And are things back to normal yet?
My country was very affected, especially in the economic part. In fact, the employment rate skyrocketed since many businesses had to close their doors, leaving about 83% of Ecuadorian workers unemployment. So, Rob, the situation here was very difficult.
Okay, now what are the protocols to enter Ecuador right now? Do you have to be vaccinated? It's 48 hours. How's this work now?
Yes, you need. Every passenger who enters to my country over 16 years old must present the COVID 19 vaccination card with at least 14 days of validity.
Okay, will I need a visa to enter the country?
No, you don't need it. Just with your valid passport is enough. Yes, you don't need it.
What would you say, what percentage would you say of Ecuadorians that speak English?
Well, maybe 10%. So, because that, maybe you will need to speak Spanish if you go here.
Which of the major cities would you say are safest, or would you say any of the major cities are safe?
Of course, Quito and Cuenca, the most important cities in my country, are safe, and not only within the country, but also at the level of South American region. Rob, in fact, you know that Quito last year was ranked in the top 50 of the safest cities in the world. Well, so don't worry. If you come here, you will be safe.
Okay, what is the currency, by the way, in Ecuador? Do you take the US dollar?
Well, the present currency of Ecuador is the United States dollar.
I understand. So as a first-time visitor, where would you say we should visit? What famous places or tours or what should we see while we're there?
Well, for a family or couple plan, I recommend you the Galapagos National Park. Here you will find full of diverse flora and fauna, or perhaps the Andina region of my country, such as Mindo, with fantastic landscapes, or maybe Baño City with its rivers and waterfalls, or if you like mountains, I recommend you Cotopaxi National Park in Latacunga City. It's perfect to share with the family.
Okay, out of the major cities, which would you say are best for going out for nightlife? If I want to party and I want to go, or my viewers want to go and want to party, what city should we go to?
Well, Rob, as I told you before, Montanita has the best nightlife in the country. So, if you want the best party, they are experts. And you can also end a flight with a beautiful Ecuadorian.
Well, would you say it's hard to meet a potential partner there? If a single guy were to go alone, would he be able to go out and maneuver his way and possibly meet somebody?
No, I don't think so. You know how people say, for love there are no borders. So, language is not an impediment. Here we are so kind people too.
Okay, I got you. So if I'm out now, if I'm out, which is best? Is it better to spend cash or card, or since they take the U.S. dollar, is it better to use the dollar versus an ATM debit card or credit card?
Well, if you visit big places, it's better credit card. But if you go to the small places, maybe it's better cash.
Okay, now everybody knows I love my good food. I love my seafood. So I hope you guys have some seafood. But what are the best dishes in Ecuador? Or what's your famous dish? What's your national dish? What are you guys known for?
Oh, I can list you many of the best dishes. You know that our gastronomy is varied, but I can tell you the most popular we have is ceviche, a dish from the Ecuadorian coast, or also fritada, a dish from the Andina region, made basically with pork. Very delicious.
Okay, is transportation easy to find? I mean, is there Uber, Grab, Lyft, or Didi, or how do we maneuver ourselves around? Or should we just get on a bus?
Of course, Rob, here you can get applications such Uber, InDrive, Cabify, and many more. Also, taxi services, but I recommend you the Uber service, one of the best and safest ways to transportation.
Okay, so I can take. So, what's the best way to get to the beach, and what are the best beaches? Just tell me that. What are the best beaches to visit for those who love going to the beach?
The coast region of the country has the best beaches because that we have a route known as the Road of the Sun, where we can see all the beaches on a single route. You know that it's difficult to define which is the best because all have their natural charm. So I prefer invite you to travel by road and be you who answers that question.
Yes, and I love the beach. I love the beach for sure. So, but what's the weather like? What's the weather like now? What's the weather like year round?
Well, the climate of Ecuador is tropical and varies with the altitude and region. The average temperature annually is 64 degrees Fahrenheit, and we have two seasons, dry and wet. The dry season runs from June to September, and the wet season is from October to May. And so the best time to visit is on dry seasons from June to September.
Understood. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, Christina, thank you so much for coming on the show. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to answer these questions. Hopefully, some of my viewers will get some benefit out of this. I have to get there at some point. I want to go to the Galapagos Islands. And of course, I need to visit the brothers when they are released from there. So anyway, again, thank you so much for coming on, Christina. I really appreciate your time.
Well, Rob, it was my pleasure to be here tonight, and I want to invite you and all your audience to visit my country. I assure that you won't regret. See you soon. Bye.
Okay, have a great weekend.
So I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you go down and hit subscribe. And definitely like. It helps that YouTube algorithm. You know what I'm talking about? See what I'm saying?
We have a YouTube channel, like it!
Please comment and share if you liked the video. Please subscribe and kick the bell.